Welcome to the final episode of my Calamity mod Let's Play. Last time we took on Draydon and his Exomex and came out victorious after a grueling 11-minute battle. This time, we'll be tying up any last remaining loose ends we have and then taking on the Brimstone Witch herself, Supreme Calamitas. This has been a long time in the making, but let's go ahead and just get started. So the first thing I want to do is actually go over here, and I spent a while making an artificial corruption biome. As you guys know, this world was a crimson world with the red evil biome, and we didn't get to fight one of the corruption bosses. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to try and fight it. So I went into the jungle and made a graveyard biome, which allowed the Dryad to sell me some corruption seeds. And I pretty much spread corruption over in this corner of my world. And you can see right here, there is a hive tumor on the ground. By taking this out, we can spawn the hive mind boss. I will try not to nuke this with my end game gear because, well, this is a pretty early on boss. I never usually fight this boss. I generally play this game in a crimson world. Where did it go? He's hiding. He's over here. But this boss is kind of goofy. He likes to teleport and turn invisible a lot. You can see now that he's at low health, yeah, we'll have some other phases here. Not sure why he's enraged, probably because we're above ground, but you can see he just kind of flies around like that. So let's go ahead and take him out. There we go. Just figured I'd throw this in there so you guys could see, you know, that boss, because it is a boss of the game. Its drops are pretty underwhelming for this stage. This thing's okay early game, but it's not something we had access to. Let's throw down that relic there. And as you can see, we have 2 more spots for relics here. And that's because there is one other boss I want to fight that's almost on tier. I wasn't originally going to fight this one, but I figured, you know what, let's do it. So let's grab a caustic tier right here. Or not, I guess I have to craft this myself over in water. We can make the caustic tier, which will start the acid rain. So let's make it a new day and start the acid rain event. This is the tier 3 acid rain event, the final tier that there is. And of course, that being the hardest tier. You can see that these enemies are able to hold their own ground against my gears, so we will have to actually try for this. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this event. There isn't really a whole lot to do until the end of it. Nuclear Terror, that's a new mini-boss. It looks like it's right here. It's invisible, unfortunately, so we don't get to see it, but if we take him out, he drops a Gamma Heart. There's a Nuclear Terror. It's like a little bug-looking thing. Kind of reminds me of that one Pokemon, but, you know, he is what he is. Doing my best to preserve my health here, but there we go. You can see a swirling vortex above us of doom. And as soon as the vortex is done swirling, the Old Duke, the second to last boss of our playthrough that I'll be fighting. This guy is pretty tough, and he's one of the fastest, if not the fastest bosses in the game. So you really want to make sure you have, you know, adequate movement speed to fight this guy. And unfortunately, I am a little bit overpowered to fight him, but you know what, we'll probably need it, let's be real, because this guy is going to be quite a challenge to take out, even with our gear. Let's try and get Adrenaline. There we go. Let's just do that, see if we can toast him a little bit better. He is definitely not wanting to die. He's very, very tanky as well. So it's probably good we have this gear to fight him. I do want to focus here just a bit, because I have to do this event every time I want to spawn him. Throw on the Reaper Tooth Necklace for a little bit more damage, because this is taking a decent while to kill. Alright, you're just about done. Come here. Come here. Your time is done. Alright, the Old Duke has been defeated. For that, he does drop some stuff. Nothing I care about too much. I guess he has a rogue weapon, which might be good, but apart from that, this is a dash upgrade, but it's not something super cool. So we'll just go ahead and head back to our house. We do have the Old Duke relic, so let's go ahead and place that down right here. And there's only one more spot for a relic, and that's going to be for our final boss. Without further ado, let's start the final part of this playthrough. Now, I already know which weapon I want to use, and it's going to be called the Photo Viscerator. This is a weapon that's a little bit special to me, and it's going to take a little while for me to craft, but I do want to make sure I use this weapon because this is the first weapon I ever used to defeat Supreme Calamitas when I first played Calamity several years ago with a good friend of mine. So it looks like, oh, we only need to make the Draydon's Forge here. So let's make the Draydon's Forge Oh, I can't make that. Oh, that's right. We need to put all of the different crafting stations away and combine them all together to make one super station. So let's do that. Where's my cosmic anvil? Okay, I have those 3. Oh, we actually don't have enough stuff to do this because I can't make 25 ascended spirit essence. Hold on. We are out of polterplasm. Looks like I have to go fight Poltergeist a few times. And you're done. All right, let's go ahead and scoop up this polterplasm. That's probably enough polterplasm. I don't think I need to fight him more than once here to make all of this ascended spirit essence, but let's see. We need to make 25 ascended spirit essence, technically 26 because I need one for the photo viscerator. But now we can go ahead and remove all of our crafting stations here, 1, 2, 3, and make ourselves the Draydon's Forge. And with that, oh, it's gotta load. We still can't make the photo viscerator quite yet. Oh, that's right, because this is only for the miracle matter. Now we need to make the 3 weapons associated with it. Well, we can make one very easily. We can make the second one very easily. So it's just this elemental eruption. We can't make the Galactica Singularity. Okay, can we make the life alloy? Yes, we can. We definitely have enough luminite, that's for sure. We have way too much luminite. We can't make this either. We need living shards and souls of fright. So we have to kill Plantera, the Skeletron Prime. We need to buy something from the arms dealer at night. This is going to be quite a mission now, isn't it? So Plantera, Skeletron Prime, and Astrum Dias. So we need a Titan Heart. We need the Portabulb. Oh, I can't make the... Can I make the Portabulb? Yes, I can. And the other one was the Skull, the Mechanical Skull. So let's go ahead and shred some bosses. Let's just start with Skeletron Prime because I'm right here. Where are you, buddy? You're done, then. You're done. There's no winning this, mate. Goodbye. We can get that. There's our Souls of Fright. I could probably roast Plantera from the surface. I don't think it enraging is going to mean very much, so... Hello, Plantera. You are fun, and you are unfortunately now dead. So we'll do that. There's our living shards, and the other one we needed to do was Astrum Dias, which will have a little bit more health than the other ones, but I'm pretty sure the infinitely piercing Yarm's crystal will be able to handle Dias just fine, so... Let's go ahead and give this a good old wind up. Start spamming my mana button on my mouse, and yeah, you're taking damage before your damage reduction is even beginning. I don't think this fight's gonna last very long for you the second you start taking damage. Come on, take damage. There you are. Goodbye. It was like 5 ticks from when you started taking full damage. And now we gotta wait for these guys to start taking damage too, but by then I'll have adrenaline, and this is going to be really, really fun for me. Not so much for them. Come here. Dash right at me. And you're dead. And you're dead. Ah, that was fun. All right, where did they drop all of the star fragments? There you are. Give me those. And let's head back to the house and make ourselves that photo viscerator. So let's deposit all of that good stuff, and the photo viscerator can now be made. This is a ranged weapon that I believe fires gel. So we will be playing Ranger. Is this my Ranger helmet? No, it is not. I will need to grab my Auric Ranger helmet. There we go. And I think our accessories are more or less fine for this. We can definitely reforge this thing to Unreal though, so let's go ahead and let's not sell it. That would be really bad. Let's reforge it to Unreal. If it wants me to... Okay, there we go. I don't know why those were kind of being buggy, but this is basically a line of death. And the right click shoots a little, I believe this ball homes in on things. Yeah, so it's pretty good. I don't know why the DPS is so garbage right now. Usually the DPS is better. It looks like this weapon got changed again though, but I'm not too worried about that. I still want to try and use this and see if we can beat the boss with it. But, you know, worst case, I'll use something else. But I do want to also have the Dragon Rage on me because that is a weapon that I am very fond of. And apart from that, I think we're ready to get started here. So, the first thing we need to do is make the Altar of the Accursed by using Auric Tesla bars, our last 5. Look at that! I had exactly enough Auric Tesla to do this. Some Brimstone Slags and 1 core of Calamity. And we'll also need to grab all of our Ashes of Calamity. We have 148 of them. That is more than enough. And we need to find an open area for this fight. You know what? I'm thinking right on top of the house. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of our wooden platforms. I have boreal ones as well, but I don't care too much about those. And let's just build up. Let's just do this directly on top of our house. I think that would be funny. All right, I've built it out just a little bit so we have some extra space here to land in case we need to. But Let me just do one final check on my accessories here. We've got the Sponge, the Asgardian Aegis, the Rampart of Deities, the Community, the Affliction, the Chalice of the Blood God, and our Seraph Tracers. We have 81 crit strike chance. We are good in that department. We have everything we need. Well, this has been a long, roughly 50-hour journey, but without further ado, let's do this. Supreme Calamitas, the Brimstone Witch. This is a purely bullet hell style boss, which has several of these phases of pure bullet hell insanity. After this phase, we first have to take out a couple of these little orbs right here, which you can see are absolutely getting destroyed by our line of death. All while a little one final worm boss is chasing us. Now I can use the right click item. And, oh, we have Adrenaline already. Look at that. We are doing pretty well. And she loves to dash and deal a lot of contact damage to us, so we want to be a little bit careful and mindful of that. But mainly, we just want to watch out for these side shots she's going to start shooting here in just a minute. There they are. These are the ones that really kind of hurt. And, one of the ones that are more hard to dodge. But it's all about playing with your momentum and just kind of getting a feeling for how the wings work. You can also do this fight with the Exobox, and it's significantly easier, but I figured let's do it with wings to give ourselves a little bit more of a challenge. Now we've got the second bullet hell phase, which adds in some curving shots that explode into more bullets. And I kind of want to stop talking because we're doing pretty decent on our first attempt. Oh my gosh, I got hit. And at 50%, we have another bullet hell phase. Had to waste my adrenaline there. At 45%, we say hello to Calamitas' brothers, but her real brothers this time. Oh, what? I didn't have the silver revive on? Did I have the wrong helmet on the entire fight? I thought I swapped these, but I guess not. Oh well. We got to the brothers phase. That was pretty good. Let's give it another try. Dude, the helmet won't swap. What? Come on. The helmet's not wanting to swap with the Photo Eviscerator for some reason. I might have to, like, switch off the weapon to do that. Really? Really? I'm out of gel. Okay. Well, I ran out of gel, so I guess we're gonna have to use a different weapon. I just spent an hour fighting Supreme Calamitas, and I didn't win. Let's try the Wrath Wing. Let's give this a go.
Couldn't leave us well enough alone, could you? Everything was going well, until you came along. Fine, let's settle this. Now!
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I did it! Oh my god! I did it! Oh my god! I did it! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! I have no more energy left to resent him or you. It will all be in your hands now. Supreme Witch Calamitas has been defeated, and that marks the final boss of our playthrough. Oh my gosh. That took over an hour. That took over an hour, but definitely swapping to the Wrathwing there was the play. And oh man, that end was close, dude. I used my Silva so early, and I thought it was over. We ended up being like 1 or 2 hits from death for like the last 30% of that fight. That was truly a great way to end this. For that, we get the Calamitas treasure bag, which looks like we got some vanity sets in here. Let me separate those from the actual stuff we got. Alright, so we got a Brimstone jewel, which is a pet, I believe. We can see right there, it's a little eye. That's super cool. We get 40 in Ashes of Annihilation, which are like exo prisms, but the Supreme Calamitas version. You can use them to make Shadow Spec and some other stuff. We also get the Heresy, which is a magic weapon. It looks like it shoots a little ball of light. Ooh, okay, that's kind of pretty. And the Calamity, which is an accessory that, well, is supposed to turn my cursor a cool color, but it's not working because I think I have a texture pack on for that. And that's pretty much all we got. Oh, we got Gale's Greatsword, of course, which is a pretty good sword. Honestly, that's kind of all I really had planned. We can, of course, go ahead and place our Calamitas relic down, finishing our second row. Look at that. That looks so perfect. And, well, we can see everything that we've done in our playthrough, every boss we've done. I can finally open boss checklist, and we have indeed fought all of them. I don't know why Polterglass is glowing purple. Maybe it's because I got all his stuff or something, I'm not too sure, but... Oh, now Plantera's glowing. I don't know what that's going on with, but we completed every single boss in the game, which is super exciting. This is actually my first Let's Play in my almost 9 years of making videos that I've ever finished. So, I don't know how to end things. I don't know how to end a Let's Play, but I guess, you know, thank you everyone who's watched from whatever episode you joined at, whether you've been here since the beginning or you joined in the last couple episodes. I know a lot of people end up joining in when I started posting more actively around the Leviathan, I would say. Massive thank you to every single person that's clicked on any of these videos. Y'all made this series happen, and I couldn't be more thankful to have all of your support. I guess subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff in the future. I do plan to do other Let's Plays outside of Terraria, of course. I don't know, I kind of just want to explore and do other things completely, so I guess I'll put a little announcement up when I'm going to do my next one, but in the meantime, we'll probably do some Geometry Dash content, because that is kind of my secondary aspect of this channel, as I post Geometry Dash on the side, so maybe while I'm preparing my next Let's Play, you can enjoy some of those videos for now. But for now, that's going to be it for this series. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.